And he's found the boundary. So a nice freebie for Minod there. He moves on to 27.
Yeah, one of the rare loose balls that Kuldeep's bowl in his spell. Make sure he puts it in the gap though. Didn't carry it all the way. Just a little bit anxious after he hit it. It was in the gap.
Perfect lane into the drive. He thought it was there to hit through the covers. It wasn't. Lovely stuff.
Yeah, excellent bowling, and this is what he can do. He is a genuine wicket taker when he gets it right. Again, he's made the left-handers drive a lot in this spell. Just enough on offer, enough spin away from them. And a sharp catch from Prithvi Shaw. India get their third wicket. 89 for 3 now. Minod gone for 27.
Charit Asalanka, the new batsman for Sri Lanka, one of a group of young middle order players who are getting their chance at the moment, with a few senior batsmen out, either suspended or injured. And he'll be desperate to take his chance. This is his List A career. Good record, averaging 41, 500s in 50 games. His ODI debut in the England series. Played 2 of those games. Only scored 3 runs in those 2 innings. Still finding his feet. 2 slips in now. Tosses up again, Kuldeep. But Asalanka is up and running.
Those were good numbers actually. Let's stay that we saw. Wicket again. Carefully tossed up. Never gets close to the ball. Dips on him. Certainly enticed him into that drive. Good captaincy as well to have that slip in.
HP under.
Suddenly Sri Lanka decent position at 3 down now.
It was just classic wrist spinner bowling, that, wasn't it? Perfect length, perfect loop. Dhananjaya's away as well. So 17 overs gone, 91 for 3. Interesting left arm spinners operating from opposite ends.
That's why Kuldeep's such an asset when he's bowling well. Like you said, classic wrist spin, he's done enough, and that's his strength. Might go for a few runs every now and then. Always has a chance to pick wickets.
It's a revs on the ball as well.
Yours.
A different kind of challenge when you're facing up to Krunal Pandya. Try and beat you on the inside edge. Ball's very quick. Good over for India. 91 for 3.
क्विक चेंज यारो, यहाँ पे टाइम बचाएंगे थोड़ा.
The two experienced wrist spinners, the wicket takers for India so far. Couple for Kuldeep, one for Chahal as Bhuvaneshwar gets rid of like a small kite that had found its way onto the ground. No fans in, so not sure how that's happened. That's the spot where he wants to be, to the left-hander.
Yeah, I mean the speeds are what sort of have fascinated me.
Cut away, well fielded. Good bit of work round the perimeter there by Krunal Pandya, saved a couple.
Nice skipping.
Let's have a look though at his 2 wickets, Kuldeep. Badly needed, you'd say, on his return to the side. It's not been the best of times for him over the last couple of years. And that second one really was exactly where he wants to be, to the left hand. A bit of luck perhaps with the first one. Very good catch as well by his captain. Just some signs of the confidence returning.
I'm sure it's the case with every cricketer, but the more you see him, the more you feel like confidence is such a big factor. Like you said, man, I mean, it's been a couple of tough years, not just for India, but even in the IPL, not played a lot. Even when he's played, hasn't had a lot to bowl. Certainly can struggled with confidence more than anything else. You can keep doing that. It's such a big asset, particularly in one-day cricket for India, where you need wickets in the middle overs.
And it's been noticeable actually that the dip in form of the team, with Kuldeep and Chahal not performing as well in the middle overs since 2019. It's affected the whole team. They were such a force in the middle overs together in that run up to the World Cup. It would be such a bonus for India if they can start operating in tandem again like that.
Nice kidda, nice kidda.
Single taken off the final ball. 94 for 3 off 19. That's one of the departed batsmen. Lanka Rajapaksa played well earlier on today for his 27. Added some real impetus when he came in at number 3. He's getting through his overs very quickly, isn't he, Krunal Pandya?
Too quickly for us to get a point across. But yeah, I think one of the things I feel Shikhar Dhawan, in my opinion, should look at is probably trying to get Chahal back on. Krunal Pandya is doing a good enough job. But India are on top now, a couple of quick wickets. You've got to get your wicket. The wicket here, and then you're into the lower middle order of the Sri Lankan batting lineup. Already under so much pressure with so much happening around their team. Certainly a case to get Chahal back in. He's already got 1 wicket.
And then Jaya advances. Let's have a look at the bowling card then. Bhuvneshwar and Chahal both bowled 4. Couple overs for Hardik Pandya. Good news for the squad that. And the wickets for Yuzvendra and Kuldeep. 1 for Chahal, couple for Kuldeep. It's already looking perhaps like the spinners are going to have to do their lion's share of the bowling today. Didn't look to be a whole load in the pitch for the seamers.
Does certainly looks very slow. For the wrist spinners, there was a bit more on offer than what we see with Krunal Pandya. Perhaps later in the innings, we might see some reverse swing because of how air this pitch is.
Will they take 2 here? They don't. Just the single. 96 for 3.
DC.
That's what they're playing for. Very nice looking trophy, that one.
Nice.
Again, he's giving a lot of air, Kuldeep,
Nice,
at the moment. Right, let's have a look at the most players used in ODI cricket since 2019, the numbers game. Sri Lanka, look at that, way out in front. 46 players they've used in 34 matches since 2019. India 33 and 41. And that says a lot, doesn't it, Ajit, about where Sri Lanka are at the moment with their cricket, particularly in white ball stuff. There's just been no consistency for them. They've chopped and changed captains regularly as well. You look at that in comparison to, say, Australia, 28 players in 36. This will be wide, I think.
Nice, Kerry. Good turn here.
Yeah, I think that says it all, really. Just not on the field, but I mean, what's happening off the field for them? Certainly translating. I mean, India says 33 players, but they would have rested a few of their regulars to give opportunities. 46 players, 34 games.
That's the ball, Kerry.
There's no way you can build a team chopping and changing, and it's been for various reasons. There were 3 guys sent back from England having breached the bubble. Hopefully they can sort that out.
Sweeps slightly in the air, but in the gap. Valiant attempt from Hardik, couldn't quite get enough of a hand on that, so that's a first boundary for Dhananjaya. 100 up as well.
Yeah, and a welcome one. Picked the right ball as well. They have employed the sweep.
Bas.
A little bit of a top edge, but again, it's sloppy. Got there. Hardik Pandya is an exceptional fielder. They have expected to do a lot better than that.
Sweeps again. This one a bit fuller. Almost snuck under the bat.
It is a big ground. If it is in the gaps, there's always a chance to run.
So you'd say Sri Lanka fairly happy with phase 1. Phase 2, though, you'd say India. 2 crucial wickets kept the runs down to 41. This game is interestingly poised as we head towards the end of the 21st over. And Dhananjaya is going to pick off another single. So 21 gone, 106 for 3.
Just a quick reminder about how the ICC World Cup Super League works. A lot of matches to be played. 13 teams in the league. 10 points for a win. 5 for a tie, no result. And of course, India hosting the 2003 World Cup. So they're in. And the top 7 teams otherwise from the league will qualify. And bottom 5 will compete with the 5 associate teams in the World Cup qualifier. So plenty at stake every single match. And in that sense, I think the ICC have done well to make sure that every single ODI matters points-wise to be able to get to the 2003 World Cup. And Sri Lanka, for the moment, are in trouble. I've got Murli Karthik with me. India, of course, automatically qualify for that, so there's no tension. But they aren't very well placed right